Hello and welcome back to American Farming. Right, we are here in our F250 pickup, just going to try and connect to one of these trailers here. I don't know if we can fill one of these with manure or not, but at least we can hook up to it. So let's give it a go and just actually check to see if they can in fact hold it all. It sure can. Fantastic. So, we will connect to one and disconnect the other, because we don't need both for this job. We are going to get one load of manure, and so we do have a pig farm that's not too far away. Well, we don't have it, but it's nearby. And basically what we're going to go and do is buy a trailer load of manure so we can get our greenhouse up and running. Because at the very least that's something we can sort of get started on, which is really great. We should also, during this time while we wait for crops to grow and all that, to get all this other kit put away. But yes, it's looking very nice. This truck is kind of loud, so I would like to... Is it loud? I mean, once we get going it'll probably be very loud. But yeah, as you saw there for half a second, it did say blocked by an object. So that is the helper, which is currently in the... What have I put into that field? I believe I put corn into it. The far field, near to the pig farm actually, that we're going to buy this manure from. But getting weeded, because we did have weeds in that field. That and getting manure and filling up the greenhouse is the last thing we have to do in May. Another beautiful field of corn there as well. I wonder, I'm going to try back in first person to see how... It is quite loud. Sounds good though. Sounds quite good, yeah, I like that. Any train coming? Nope, that's good. Any vehicles? There is somebody coming. Wicked. Alright, we're on the way now. So, as you can see the John Deere there in the field to my left working on the weeding. And as you can see as well, that massive pile of manure, that's exactly where we're going. So we are just going to turn in here. He said just show up, take what you need, and pay it straight out of the account. So it should be fine. Alright. So we'll just turn... And we can start filling. Fan-bloody-tastic. Look at all that poop. So it costs us just over £1,000. Oh, I think he's proper stuck this time. Might as well check. Yep. Proper stuck. I should have done 3 headlands. I selected only 2, but I guess I need to do 3 headlands from here on out. Luckily, it is very simple. We just go to nearest checkpoint, which thank you to all the comments before saying do that, and yeah, it works out really nicely. So they don't start from the beginning, which is what happened to me before. Which was truly unfortunate because I had to basically do the rest myself. So that is underway, which is really nice. Also, we now have a load of manure. The only problem now is where are we going to put it? I have no idea where we have room for 15,000 litres of manure. If we could put the whole lot into the greenhouse, that would be absolutely amazing. But I was thinking we'd have to put it in a pile somewhere. But yeah, absolutely, I should try and put it directly into the greenhouse. It will be fun reversing. I can block the trailer axle though, so I might have to do that just with the dolly trailer. It does take a bit of practice, so we might be able to do that. But what we'll do is we'll head back to the farm now, get a place sorted, or at least look to see if we can put it in the greenhouse, or the lot of it, all 15,000 litres. If not, well, we'll find somewhere to dump it out. Alright, so we have arrived back at the farm now. I just have to move the little gator here. as I mentioned in a previous episode of another series, so this would have been Land of Italy, so the episodes from before, they were with a new shader. So this is that same new shader, one that I was kind of tinkering and toying around with a bit as well. I think as I said with the Land of Italy one, it's definitely a bit darker than normal, especially than the shader I had. But what I do like about it, so now the axle should be locked, so, oh no it's not, that's alright, we'll try anyways. Basically the shader is, I feel, a bit more realistic in the sense that, especially because we've got, you know, so for example, if we look up, the sun is straight down, so it's bright, it's vibrant, all that, but when we were over at the pigs it was quite dark because I think there was a bit more cloud cover, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I think I have it enabled. Yeah, so I can, it does say unblocked, so maybe it just doesn't work with this. It's very likely it doesn't work with this. Well, then this might be a bit of a struggle, to be completely honest. I'll see if I can get it. I don't want to faff too long with it, but I could probably try driving it in, but then I'm stuck in there if I do that. Oh, this is horrible, because I had to verse them together before to connect the two, but it wasn't this difficult. It didn't have to fit into a gate. Right, I am going to try and drive in. I feel like the necessity of getting out is more important, so more likely to succeed at that, if that makes sense. This is what's happened? Oh, now it was blocked. Very silly. Watch that there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well the manure is going in. Whether or not we'll get out is a matter of, well, shall remain to be seen. But at least we're putting in as much manure as possible. Saving. It does take a minute because, again, this is a very busy map. And we have just seeds to put in, so that's not a problem. We have more manure now than we have water, but it's still going. It'll probably stop at what, 6, 7? Let's find out. Oh, it looks like the John Deere is all done, so that's good. 6,000 litres of manure, which is fine, so we do have to find a home for the rest. Oh, this is already so tight. Like pinpoint accuracy. Oh no. This might be a bit cheeky, but I'm going to do this. And then, there we go. Freedom. Alright, we have removed ourselves. So, I will bring the John Deere back here to the farm. I am going to try and get it to drive. That's the problem about having a mod with a back attachment, is sometimes you can pop the trailer bed off. So, right, I'll find a place to put 10,000 litres of manure, and then I'll bring the John Deere back over to the farm here, try and get it brought down with a helper, see if they can, and then once we find a place to put the manure, we can add some seed in to here and get the production underway. Alright, well, we are back at the farm with the John Deere and the weeder now, and just giving everything a bit of a cleaning, because there won't be any more use for the weeder this season, and the John Deere is more of a farm tractor. It's supposed to be more of a farmyard tractor, but the fact that it can do the weeding and potentially also the cultivating is very interesting indeed. I have had some recommendations for replacing those John Deere tandems. We also have the Great Plains one, but there is another John Deere another John Deere drill that someone has recommended to me, and I can't remember exactly who it was. I do apologise, just off the top of my head, and it is another John Deere drill, though I do remember that, so I do need to look into that. But again, we are in May, so all the planting, all the drilling is done for now. So we'll look into that when we need a new drill. However, that's done, so that's good. we will tuck that back away. So this here for now, I'm actually just going to shut the engine down. I'll show you where I've put the manure. So I just tucked it in the corner there. At the very least, we can get the bobcat to bring the manure over here, but for now we're going to use the bobcat. I'm just going to shut this down though. I don't think I have a skip attachment for it. I have the salt and the blade, but right, in the bobcat we are now. Not for manure, but we are going to collect a bit of seed just to get the production underway. And I think I'm going to do tomatoes. I think that's what I would like to do, because we're currently doing lettuce on Survival Challenge. And strawberries, I just don't see them. I don't see it, you know? Doesn't make sense. Tomatoes seem the perfect fruit for this. For this adventure. So that's fertilizer, seed is here, but we should be able to just go up to it and start filling. Right, it is fully empty though, so we do need to buy some, because we can just order some. We are going to need eventually other seed, but I think this bucket can hold 1,000, so we'll get 2,000 for now. Sure. Oh, hello. There we go. Fill from there. Oh, blimey. Okay, it took it all. That's fine. At least now we have a cut through here. At least now we have all the seed we need to fill up the greenhouse. Oh my goodness. Be very cautious. There we go. What a lovely interior. It's absolutely lovely, this, isn't it? Love the console there as well with the information, the time and all. Right, so we are going just over here. I think about here is fine. Yep, there we go. So let that go in to the production and we'll have a look at it and see that everything is filled. So we'll do, yeah, these ones seem to take, so it takes less manure but the same water, but it probably gives you, are they all the same now? I don't know. The reason I did lettuce on Survival Challenge is that I would have less pallets to deal with. But here we go, tomatoes anyways. Activate. Beautiful. Oh, it's still going. Get out. There we go, 2,000 litres of seed. So we really need 6,000 litres of seed in here, and a load of water. So eventually we'll get more water in. At least we do have easy access to it. Might just leave this out. No, I'll tuck it back away for now. I don't think it'll go through the seed all that quick. It's just that's the ratio of it is. Yeah, I'll just put it here. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. Get that shut for now. Right, this all might be in the way, but we'll get at least one more load of water for the greenhouse, and should be good. And then we will get all this other stuff tucked away. Trying to think of what else we really have to do. So we don't have any animals yet, because we definitely want food first before we start. Before we bring animals in, of course. It would be very silly to get them in before having the food. So, as far as growth stages, we've got the alfalfa ready. Right, what was that? 20 misc. Is that for the water then, yeah? Yeah, I think we pay for it, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Right, where are we going? So we've got the wheat growing quickly. That will be ready in probably July, because we put it in March. Maybe June. I doubt it though. Probably July. But soon. Quite soon. Then we've got the corn and silage corn. So this is silage corn in 71. 57 is corn. What ale? I can't even remember. Right, silage corn and then corn. So we've got maize basically in 73, 57 and 32. We've got maize silage essentially in 71, and 72 is alfalfa. and then wheat in 85. So there we go. We'll be getting into the corn later on, obviously, into the autumn, and that. It's the same time for silage corn as well. October. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Wheat is soon. Alfalfa is now or next month. I think next month, because we'll do some June. I would like to possibly do more silage. Because that is going, but I would really like to do more silage and then do some hay. Although, actually, no, I kind of want to do hay first. I'm just trying to keep it realistic, because you do hay more in the summertime, right? When it's nice and sunny out, nice and hot. Look at that, 30s, even September we can make some hay. So maybe now is fine to make some hay, and then as well. So we'll see. Not a big problem. I'm just trying to sort out the... we can't see, but if I remember, let's see, I've written it down. Yes, we do need more silage than we need hay, but we also do need hay to start. So let's have a look here and see. So we are going to get silage from the silage corn, of course, and this grass, and the alfalfa. Roughage, we need alfalfa hay, so that's fine. Moisture food, we need something here, so we do have alfalfa, so we can cut straight alfalfa. So we need alfalfa for hay, and we need it for silage, and we need it for moisture food. So it's a very important thing for us. And then one of these. Mineral feed, I reckon. Right, mineral feed indeed, because we'll feed the chickens partly with wheat, but they also need corn, and they also need alfalfa as well. So once we get the wheat in, we can get chickens and we can get cows. We can get all the animals straight away. So that's very exciting, because that's sooner than I thought, actually. That will be as soon as June, if we're lucky, but it'll probably be in July. Right, so we'll just go here, drop that. Whoa, I should really take that mod off. I have the mod where it reduces the engine brake force, so it doesn't brake immediately, but some things aren't really compatible with it. It just takes way too long to brake. It shouldn't take that long. But here anyways, just going to park this up here. And I think that is really it for May. I'm just going to kind of leave everything where it is, because we are going to need it at some capacity, or I'll just get it moved in June. But I know that June is going to be fairly busy, possibly, especially if you're harvesting. But I'm excited just to get animals going. So, we are going to leave May here, although let's have a quick check in the sales. Always like to do that before we move on. Of course you would. Of course I own the one thing that's in the sale we could use. Right, we'll move on from May. We'll see you in June. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful and early June morning. I did want to wake up a bit earlier in the morning here in June, just so that we could get a bit of a head start on the day, especially if the wheat is ready. Which it isn't. Oh, blimey, that's too bad. That's fine. The alfalfa will be ready to make some hay. Oh, look at that. We've got some tomatoes. How lovely. We have already 1,500 litres of tomatoes. Okay, that's really good. But we have about half the amount of seed. Now, for what we sell these, so a bag of seed is 1,000. So we've used up 1,000 pounds worth of seed. How much are these worth? Well, that's no good. That doesn't seem worth it. For the 1,500, well, that's the price now, though. Let's look at, it's not the best, is it? In February it's the best. So what about if we look at here, tomatoes. Okay, so for 1,000 for every 1,000, that's fine. That's a profit. Well, we did pay for the manure, but that was 1,000 for 15,000 litres. So I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, the price to pay, you got to put seeds in your greenhouse, right? I wanted that because it's a bit more realistic, and I really like this mod layout. I really thought that was the gate. Whoops, hello. Dizzy bugger. What's going on? Missing materials. What's missing? So you're saying more would have produced. Water is missing, isn't it? Yeah, blimey. Right. Well, I should get that filled up straight full then. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do a couple of runs filling this up. I'm not going to do it in a time-lapse or anything. I'm just going to get it done off camera. It'll take me only a moment. I might move this kit as well, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this kit out the way first and get that sorted. Then we can move into the alfalfa field, and then we can start getting that sorted. I don't know if I want... it's out of fuel. Good thing I've got a fuel pump right there. Have I used this tractor? It must have a very small tank then. It must have a very small capacity, because I can't... hope it doesn't run out before we've... I didn't even notice that till just now, that it was that low. Good thing we've got an on-site fuel tank. I think this shader is really nice. It shows the dark areas are dark, but the light areas, the bright areas are very bright, like real life. You know what I mean? It's not, yeah, I think that's right. We'll get that refueled. Hello. Oh, you know what? Do we have any in here? Probably don't. Is it empty? Yeah, it is empty. So let's put in honestly, I'm going to put in just 2,000 litres because I know it's going to go quite far. This will probably... Hello? Am I not in the right space? It's always one thing. We were going to just... There we go. We were just going to put something away. We were going to get some water filled. We were going to put... Yeah, and then now we're getting distracted. But we are filled up now, ready for the next time we need it. 71 litres, so yeah, very little tank. That's why it went so quick. Right, we'll get this sorted first, and then we can move on to alfalfa. Right, so I'm just going to park this up. I'm not near done. Problem is, it's going through the water, not as quicker than I can bring it, but so fast. I mean, I did 3 trips, and it's down 200 litres. And I'm doing 2,000 at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm almost certain that there is a mod that I can get which actually has a bit of a tank that I can basically put right there. And I'll give it a try right now. Let's have a look. Construction, silo extensions. There it is. Supplementary water tanks. So it must be perfect. So this should keep this filled. That's really what I'm hoping. I think if we put it right there... Right. That should be absolutely fine. Did you see that? It went up 5,000. So it always keeps at least 5,000 litres in there. I think it's constant. But we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. So this spawns right there, and I'm not too fussed about getting them just yet, because yeah, there's loads of room there, so we're not worried about that. But we do have the pallet forks there when the time comes. Really, we should think about getting into the alfalfa field and getting it cut. So let's find the John Deere, still parked up over here, but no matter. We'll make our way over to the alfalfa, just over here. Yeah, I really like how the sun is coming over the trees and it's really quite lovely, that. And look at our silage corn. I still don't know the difference between all of them. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas about that before it comes time to harvest, please do let me know. Do I have to harvest it beforehand? Can it only be does it just produce more chaff when I forage it? Is that basically what it is? I don't know. We shall find out. Look at that. It looks different. Does that mean it's not... Oh yeah, no, it's purple. That's lovely. Look at that. Really, really lovely that is. Oh, we're going to have such a nice yield off that. Look at that. Oh, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Actually, before we get started, I think I'm going to have to take a nice thumbnail here, and then we can crack on. Right, well there is no way that that is not the thumbnail. It's got to be, but you have to wait and see. You have to wait. Oh, right, should have waited till I was, speaking of waiting, should have waited till I was in there, but that's fine. We'll get it all turned to hay anyways. That's the problem with having a grassy border to your alfalfa crop, is that, or clover, same thing with clover as well, is you do get a bit of grass in, but it's fine because I just don't think it'll pick it up. But yeah, so we've got two options here now. We either turn this into alfalfa fresh, or we ted it and turn it into alfalfa hay. So we do have the two options, and I'm not entirely certain of which to do. The thing is, we could create some hay from, I suppose we could do both. We don't have to just do you know what I mean? We don't have to just do one type of alfalfa. I just want to avoid the grass, because I feel like when we're not... If I keep this field as alfalfa long term, I might actually put a border of something not grassy border around this field, because it's gonna muck up a bit of the cut here. But anyways, at least we've got some time to decide. I think I'll cut the whole field first and give us a bit of an idea of just how much we have. And then I might bale up a few bales, because they don't need as much here. Very quickly, before we crack off into a time lapse here, just to show you, for the cows, their moisture food is alfalfa, which is only 20%, whereas they're, well, it's about the same actually. It's not that much different. For them it's only 10%. So really, total, it's the same. So we'll do basically half of it as alfalfa, I suppose, and then the other half is alfalfa hay. Right, well, we have quite a chunk of the field completed, and I think what I'm going to do is set a helper off. Just a regular helper should be fine for this task, I sure hope at least. Just to do a straight line, a few straight lines. We can tidy up anything they might miss though, not a problem. What we do need to get is probably the Alice here, I imagine, because we need to... Yeah, that should be fine. We'll get hooked up here to, I think, let me just check though. I was going to check the situation. Ah, yeah, should be alright. Should be alright. Right. Okay, we might as well have a look in here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. If it sticks at 5,000, that's brilliant, because that means it's working then, I guess. Right, go over here. We need to get two things. First thing we need to do is get the baler straight to the back there. And... nope, I completely missed where the actual hitch is. There we go. Right, now we've got the lovely New Holland mini square baler attached. Now I'll head down over here and get attached to our thrower rack. So I have put the chaff wagon here next to the baler wagon. Now where is this hitch? Okay, directly behind the thrower. maybe not directly behind the thrower. Unless it's a very long hitch and I'm missing it completely. What is going on? Ah, okay. I was going to say, blimey, this should... There we go, yeah, it's just a long hitch, that's all. Right, so hopefully we're able to sneak out this way here. Basically what we're going to do is go into the alfalfa field and get some bales made. I am going to start with just the fresh alfalfa and make a few bales of that in the very least. Luckily they do go into the same storage, so it's not like we can't have the mixed bales. They will get sorted as they need to get sorted, really. So yeah, and by the looks of it as well, I mean, if this cracks, I mean, we could do all alfalfa, but it does make sense from such a big field to do a mix of alfalfa and alfalfa hay. I really do think that that is the case. So this should switch them. We might get a few grass ones in, but that's fine if we do. Not a big problem. So we'll get that lowered down and probably unfolded as well. Yep. And get lined up a bit better. Fine. I think there's only... Here, just turn it off. There's only the one size, and that's it. We are ready to go. Oh, grass. Switch to alfalfa. Alfalfa hay. Why is it all automatically alfalfa hay? Oh, that's not good, is it? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. What do I have a tether for then if I don't... It's... Oh, I need a wider pickup as well. I'm missing so much. Oh, that's really... Really a shame, that. One about the pickup, oh, that's a bit better. But the fact that it's only alfalfa hay. Well, how am I meant to get alfalfa then? Should I be foraging it? No, because then it'll turn into chaff. I should try foraging it, actually. Right, okay, we'll get one more bale made here. I mean, this is great. We do need alfalfa hay, and we can make other things for that, for their food. But let me just turn that off for now. I'm gonna hook this up to the forager and see what happens, which means I should probably stop this helper. I'll just let them finish this row here. And then... Okay, that's good. We'll stop that. And the rest, I will try and forage and see, because hopefully we're alright. Okay, I'll get this sorted, and we'll see you back in the field. Alright, so let's try and line up with this, and just see if it puts chaff in. So I suppose, yeah, it doesn't cut, does it? It just picks up. So... stopping the helper was unnecessary to do, but we are... Oh, grass. You're just calling this grass, are you? Really? Is it because grass went in first, though? Is that why? Right, very quickly we shall find the back. We'll get it emptied out. Let's empty it completely and try again, but with alfalfa instead. Ah, it's grass. That is unfortunate. So I will stop that because we don't want that. Blimey, okay. Bugger. Well, I don't know. For alfalfa, how do we get alfalfa then? If we're not too yeah, I don't understand that. Alfalfa hay, completely understand, but alfalfa, I thought this would be alfalfa. Well, if anyone has any ideas about that, that would be very, very appreciated. Again, it's not the end of the world because alfalfa is also potato, sugar beet cut. So we can actually buy potatoes from the shop, if I'm not mistaken. We might have to add in some sort of thing, but I believe we can buy pallets of spuds. If maybe I'm thinking of a mod though. Yeah, I'm on a mod. Right, that's fine though. For the chickens, I think it's the same sort of thing, innit? It is, so we could get just a big bulk load of spuds. That would be fine, but it would be good to be able to do it ourselves, though. That's really a shame. I suppose we will have to look into some sort of potato root crop harvesting, I guess, which is absolutely fine. I mean, I don't mind. It's just, how could I have? Yeah, I don't know. It turned it automatically into alfalfa hay, so I don't know. Well, I will set this helper off. At the very least, we do have alfalfa hay going in. We can easily sort out the moisture food side of things, potentially, not editing or anything, but potentially looking at another option of things to do for the moisture food side of things. Maybe I'll look into that a bit more and see what other options we can either add in, because I don't really fancy doing root crops, because I end up doing root crops in all of my other series, so it would be nice to steer clear of that. But maybe we'll do some spuds or something. Might be nice, some American spuds, I suppose. But anyways, look at that, we do have alfalfa hay at least going in, so that's good. That's strange though. Didn't even have to TED it or nothing. Well, at least it's here. It is growing, and we have it year round. We'll have it all the time. I might now put it into another. What's blocked? Who's blocked by what? That's fine. We can get this sorted out later on. But yes, we will carry on with the baling and the rest of the mowing here as well in the next episode. Hopefully sorting out this alfalfa issue, or at least sourcing another way to do some sort of moisture food, because we are well past potatoes and sugar beets, putting them in the ground. So yeah, unfortunate. Nevertheless, here we are at the end of the episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying American farming. And if you are enjoying the series, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.